And a member of the Las Vegas community for decades, in sickness and in health. And later this month, Palm Eastern Mortuary and Cemetery is ready to fine-tune your energy flow in the new year with a very exciting Feng Shui event. Joining me now, General Manager Glenn Abercrombie, back on the show.
Good
Glenn,
morning.
Great to have you.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, I am very intrigued by this event. I really am quite fascinated by Feng Shui, as I know you are. But before we get into all the details of that, let's just talk about Palm Mortuary and what an amazing history you have here in the Valley.
Yeah, we're proud to be partners since 1926 when the original property opened downtown in the area, what is the Golden Nugget. And since then we've grown to 10 properties serving the entire Valley.
Well, it's incredible. I've been here, almost 3 years, and I knew your name right away because you're very present in the Valley. I find it fascinating that you have that long a history. There aren't a lot of businesses in the Valley that have been here since the 1920s.
Correct,
it's incredible.
correct.
Yes, and now you've grown, like you said, to so many locations. Let's talk about the services that you offer to folks here.
Sure. Obviously, those that you think of most commonly as taking care of those at the time of need. Also, we are there beforehand, which is the most important part, to help people plan for that day, making sure they have their affairs in order, just like we do anything else, financial or estate planning. We should be part of that conversation. Yeah,
certainly. And you are always encouraging conversation around the Valley. You hold a lot of events.
We do.
As a matter of fact. And this one coming up, well, let's talk about some of the past events that have been successful, because I know all throughout last year we were profiling some of your events.
Correct.
What were some of your favorites?
Obviously, our Easter Sunrise, which is coming up again very, very soon. Our Holiday Trees of Memory, which are celebrated at many of our locations during the holidays, a great way to usher in that time of the year.
Yep.
Also, Qingming, which is a cultural event, which will come up in the spring. And several local events for veterans, which are a very important part of our community.
Absolutely, yes. You are always taking care of the veterans, and you kind of have some special services for them, and we appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay, a special Feng Shui event. You have actually located a local Feng Shui master who's going to come in and teach a course. It's free. Correct.
So Master Peter Lung with the World of Feng Shui, we have partnered with him to come on February 26th to the Eastern location, and he'll give a 2-hour seminar on the updates for the Year of the Pig and some of the good fortunes that will come to you during this very special time.
That's right. It is a special time. You and I were speaking. We're in the midst of Chinese New Year now.
Correct.
I know that you actually met Peter. He's already been on site and actually come into your office.
He did.
Giving you a little advice. What did you learn from him?
Well, it's very important. Everything has its position inside the office, and making sure I have the support of the company I work for. So making sure I have pictures and logos that are behind me, because they're a driving force for our success. And then the good accolades and how I talk to people and where I'm positioned. He made me move my phone and my computer, so I made sure I was talking with somebody and not turning away from them. So it was very, very important, very interesting. He also did our cemetery as well, helped lay it out to confirm that the cemetery is within the laws of Feng Shui and has good qi.
Wow, can you feel an adjustment now? Do you appreciate his choices?
I do. It makes me look at the cemetery a little bit differently, especially when I'm showcasing it to a family.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. So when people come down for this free event, what can they expect?
Well, it'll start at 10 o'clock. He will obviously provide a program with all the 12 zodiac signs, so you'll understand what your zodiac sign is and things you need to look for in the Year of the Pig, and what's your good energy, what you need to do to make sure you have good fortune and prosperity. We'll also have the lion dancers come out. We'll have a nice cultural lunch, and also give you some advice even on why the cemetery is in good Feng Shui and things you need to look for in that aspect of your year.
Absolutely. It sounds totally fascinating, and it's going to go on my calendar. I think Feng Shui is so interesting. You're always looking to balance the elements, too, to make sure you have the... Did he add any elements into your office, any elements of water or metal? Or
well, I do have a medal he gave me at a recent seminar, and I do carry that with me. I took it out because it was a little heavy this morning. But my office has the pig for good fortune this year.
Excellent.
And so if you come to my office, it's inquired, you put a little money in there for good luck.
Did he advise you to, because I don't think we have a pig on set. Should we do that? Is that something that would bring us luck?
Well, that would be appropriate for the Year of the Pig.
Hey guys, we need a pig. All right. We're gonna get our hands on one of those.
All right.
And you mentioned that I am a rat. I'm the Year of the Rat, and you are?
I'm an ox, so we have good good connections this year.
So he and I are going to have a good relation, just like we're having a good time doing this right now.
Yes, we're having a good time.
How can people register? I imagine this seminar might be quite popular.
It is. We've just started some advertising, being respectful of the new year, but we have just about 40 people already responded, and there's no limit to our numbers. We can host a good number, so they can go to the number 464-8308. That's the event line, or to the Eventbrite page. That's on our website, or just call Palm Eastern and we'll help them out.
That's right. That is that Eastern location. Whenever I drive by there, I always appreciate the trees that you have lining the property.
Yes, thank you.
I love landscaping, and it's very pretty. So
thank you very much.
Good to have you.
Good to be here. Thank you very much.
It is Tuesday, February 26th. Palm Eastern will be hosting this very interesting Feng Shui master, Peter Lung, event. It is just in time for the Year of the Pig. It runs from 10 a.m. to noon, and best of all, it is free. You just have to RSVP by the 22nd. And that event is happening at Palm Eastern Mortuary and Cemetery. That is the one located on Eastern, just north of Robindale. Their number, their website are right there on your screen. Palm Eastern Mortuary and Cemetery is a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.